Check. Checkity check check. Hey team, welcome back. Sorry I'm a little late tonight. Believe it or not, I was judging a middle school science fair, and it took a little longer than everyone thought it would because, well, of course it does. But anyways, the Apostle Soniki, Empress of Benion Empire, does not wish to war with the Lagoos and searches feverishly for a peaceful resolution. I bet she does. However, many Imperial senators see the war not only as a means to expand their own influence, but also a convenient opportunity to exterminate the Lagoos once and for all. What's up with that? Mark, happy birthday, by the way, my guy. I know it's a little bit late, but happy birthday. Benion citizens desire peace? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, bro, 100%, man. It's a good time of your life. Take advantage of it. No, bro, you're not even at your peak yet. You're not even there. I know it might feel like you are because you're technically stronger than you've ever been in many regards, not just physical strength, but bro, take advantage of it. Don't waste it.
Lagoos forces are surprised by the sudden appearance of this new enemy and seek counsel from Ranulf of
They don't seek counsel from Ranulf. They tried to murderize it, sort of.
With all speed, thus avoiding a full-on engagement with the Central Army.
Yeah, we don't want to poke the Central Army directly.
Not to pursue the fleeing Gallian army. Instead, he orders his army to hold position on the eastern banks of the Raban. Divided.
Well, I don't know what the Raban is. I guess that's the river.
Armies are deadlocked, able to do little more than glare at one another.
Glare at one another in hatred. I get it. Urgh, curse you from the other side of this river. Right. River crossing. Nice. I bet we have to sneak across and be sneaky. I hope it's not a night. Oh gosh, I've grown to hate these night missions though. This might be the end of our war. The northern and central armies have merged. A force that size is too powerful for us. If Tibern and Asala can't help us, it might be a good idea to go back to Gallia and regroup. Oh, I don't know, Rashik. We'll see. We'll see what happens, buddy. Oh no. Okay, I fixed chat. I forgot to click a button. Anyways, convincing Skrimir won't be easy, but I can't let our people get killed in a hopeless battle. Understood, Ranulf. This is your war, so I'll follow your orders. I have to say, though, retreating won't be easy. According to Soren, the Central Army has mobilized and begun marching on our position during the last few days. Finally brought in a competent commander, huh? Well, our path is blocked in both ways. Hey! Hello, boys! Captain Tibbers! It's good to know you two still hang out together. Haha, yeah, glad to see you. But what happened? Didn't the bird tribes hit the supply unit? The Benion Central Army is here. They're marching on us! Talk later, eat now. Sorry, but I gotta put something in my stomach and get some rest. Heard that. Cam, the science fair was pretty cool. Honestly, there were some pretty decent, some were obviously done by a middle school student who didn't care about science, but there were some that were pretty good. One girl, I'm sure she had help from her dad, who's obviously a big nerd, but she built a lie detector that determined whether or not you were lying by measuring the ability for voltage to pass through your skin. You put a little ring thing on your finger that was connected to an Arduino, and it would measure the electric resistance, which when you lie, you tend to sweat more, which secretes things that lets electricity pass through you a little bit easier. So that was kind of cool. You know, there were a few cool things. Oh, Mark, what's the good news? How's Tibern? He's resting inside that tent over there, Ike. Did you see them? Did you see his wings? Yeah, they were covered in blood. He's not hurt, so it must be someone else's. I have an awful feeling. A feeling that something terrible has happened. I really hope I'm wrong. Ike, Ranulf, it's racing! Yeah! Your Highness, please wait! Janaf, let's go! I have to check on him. I'm worried about Tibern. Yeah, we're worried too, but Rayson can't just let him be for a little while, you know? Ulki, what's going on here? What happened to you out there? Uh-oh. Yeah, right, Rashik? Not the rest of his rippling physique. Oh, who could have seen this coming? They saw and the ravens of Kilvas betrayed us. Again! Oh no! I'm so mad I can barely see straight. I can see really far, just not straight. The ravens were informants. They told Benion our battle strategy. It was a trap! It's a tarp! The supply unit we raided turned out to be the Central Army itself. The troops were under the command of Benion's most famous general, Zelgius. Oh, this just got a lot worse. You've heard of him? I met him during the Mad King's War. He's powerful, experienced, and clever. One of the best generals of our time. Yeah, for Beork, he was quite powerful, all right. Tiburn, while shifted, mind you, attacked the Zelgius guy. Zelgius didn't even budge an inch. Oof, Captain Tibbers took a whack at him and, didn't do anything? But all of a sudden he stopped fighting and said, "We've delayed you long enough. If you cherish the lives of your people, return home at once." Oof, this guy's got some words, huh? So the king made a decision, and we flew night and day and reached Phoenices. But it was too late. Save for the elderly, women, and children, they were all... Oof, it's got more real. I didn't think it could get more real. It's crazy how the story starts and suddenly it turns to this. Yeah, 100% Rashik. Nesala has betrayed us once again. I couldn't believe it. Cannot believe he'd play a role in wiping out Phoenices. I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, we're not wiped out yet. It's Captain Tibbers. Yeah. I'm alive and well. My people are few, but they still live. Phoenices is still a country. Janov, Ulki, you know what we must do. Of course. Yes, Benion and Kilvas will burn for this. Agreed. I believe it, Cam. I believe it. So that's the whole story. Sorry we were late, but now we're here to stay and see out this war. Don't tell me you kittens are gonna run off with your tails between your legs. I won't accept that. Of course not, King Tiburn. I'll get Skrimir right now. Facts, Rashik. Facts. Slight delay, but now that we've merged with the Hawk tribe, we have the strength to fight. Ranulf seems to be well. I figured he would be hurting for a little bit, but seems fine. Our goal is to cross the Raban. The core of our forces will ford... That's an interesting way to say that. Will ford the river and attack the Central Army head on. Ranulf, you'll need to form a small unit of your best warriors and lead them behind enemy lines, undetected. Can you do it? No sweat! We'll do some officer hunting and keep their leaders' attention on us. Good, but a distraction alone will not get us across the river. They've got the terrain and Zelgius in their favor. Bah, use fewer words, tiny Beork. Tell us what we must do. Tell us... some of us have a battle to fight. He doesn't want to hear anything else. Don't interrupt me again, Skrimir. Ooh! Soren with that sharp tongue. All these words may be the only thing that can possibly win this battle. As I was saying, while Ranulf and his men sow confusion in the rear ranks, a group of Hawk Lagoos will carry the Grill mercenaries south around the battlefield. We'll cross the river and make our way to the supply train, which also serves as the Senator's camp. Ah, I see what you're doing. You're going to involve the Senators and have them start messing things up. Precisely. Zelgius is the military commander, but the Senators have authority over him. If attacked, they'll panic and request aid. He'll be forced to return and rescue them. Zelgius is a soldier through and through. He will not disobey an order, no matter how foolish it might be. Or will he? Once he leaves, their front line will crumble. That's when you advance. Tiburn and Skrimir will lead the charge. That's all. Is everyone clear on what they have to do? I dislike Beork tactics. I'd rather face my enemy and give him my name before I snap his neck in my jaws. But in order to defeat cowards, we must use the weapon of cowards. Let's go. Not technically true, but it's not a bad way to put it. info first, my goodness. Okay, of course there's nothing when I go check info first. The strategist is something else. Does he have some kind of magic hat that he pulls all of his crazy ideas out of? Well, I do pay him plenty for them. Soren said this mission will fail without the help of the Phoenici's army. We're asking you to take a very big risk, King Tiburon. We can handle it. We can do anything if it involves teaching those vermin in Benyon a thing or two. Soren has even answered some of Skirmir's most insane requests. He doesn't listen to a word I say, but when Soren talks, he's all ears. Is that why he hasn't been complaining during the briefings? Maybe. Can I? Tea? Thanks. Yeah. Says he looks forward to what the little strategist will say next. Looks to me like Soren's charmed his way into the most powerful position in this army. Charmed? I don't know if... He's only charmed Amy so far. The beautiful Rose of Tellius, or whatever he called her. He's changed, hasn't he? Yeah, I think so. He still doesn't say much, but he's a lot more at ease these days. He used to completely be closed off, rejecting anyone who tried to get close. Thanks. Nice. Like he'd lock himself away and all alone in his own little world. Correct. We all lost and gained something during the Mad King's War. Maybe it wasn't a complete waste after all. Kind of crazy to think, huh? Do you think we'll feel the same about this war when it's over? Who knows? We'll have to survive it first. Facts. Nice. Titania? Can't strengthen that? Why can I not strengthen that? Gotri and Shinon. Come on, I can strengthen that. No? Okay. Oscar and Mist, I can strengthen... No, okay. Bummer. Heather? Just Stephanie and Braum. Mia? Oh, Mia and Reese. Yeah! Haha! +1 attack, 5 hit. Okay, well we got a partnership now. Almost everyone has a partner now. I could have partnered up Sora and Reese. That might have been better than Mia, honestly. I gotta butter these two up, you know? Okay. Award XP. Neffany, if she levels up, does she just, if she goes to level 20 or 21, does she class change? Is that still true for tier 2 to tier 3? Well, her strength's maxed out, so now she's got to get defense, right? I gotta test it, team. Haha! Let's go! Finally. Finally. But seriously, finally. Oh, yeah. Woo! Okay. I'm going to try to strategically level her up with this, because we're going to give her that ability, if we can, that lets her regain HP based on her magic. She's going to be a monster. She's going to be a monster. She already is a monster. Look at those stats. Crazy. James, hello! Nice to see you, my guy. Okay, now that she's done leveling up, I think we're going to put some points into Mist. I need a healer on wheels, if you know what I mean. She won't be literally on wheels, but if she had a pony, that'd be nice. That would be nice. This Har's cancel's pretty sweet. Neffany with Wrath. Braum has Disarm, but I don't think Braum's going to make the cut for long term, so I think Neffany is going to maybe get his Disarm. And I was considering handing off Pass, but I don't really know where that would be useful, per se. Adept can be nice, but I'm really thinking about handing that off too. You know? Making Neffany an absolute monster. Or give it to Ike. Make him more of a monster. I'm not sure. Ileana, sorry girl. I think once there's less spots, she just doesn't make the cut. She eats too much food. She's always tired and lackluster. You know, I don't know. We're just not gonna worry about it. I'm short on funds. I wish I wasn't short on funds. Bummer. What can I sell? Can't sell, can't sell. Nice. I can't really sell anything. Oscar, Steel Axe. It's got one hit. It's not going to do anything for him. I think I'm going to sell Rolf's bow. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. And I'm going to sell this crossbow that Rolf has, I think. It's not doing anything for him. I'm going to sell that. It was a bad purchase. Kind of want to sell her El Thunder. This recover stick, I guess it's nice, but we don't really need it. I'd rather have a physics staff that can heal from a distance. Now that sounds awesome. Okay, we've got some stuff that we can sell, like this elixir. We could sell this. But we're broke. I can't buy any of the stuff that I really want to buy. Which, that's fine. Looking at our equipment, we're still in a pretty decent position to take on the next battle. I don't think that we're in a great spot, but we're not in an awful spot. I don't know if I should hang on to that stuff or put it away, you know? I'm not sure. We can do that for sure. Yeah, our stuff's starting to look a tiny bit shaky, but we're fine, honestly. Har's the lowest with his setup currently. Getting him another steel axe would be preferable. I'd prefer to get him something like that. I can sell his short hacks to get him another... I'm going to sell that recover stick. I don't think I need it. I'm just going to sell it. That's fine. And we can use those goods to buy him a steel axe. Those goods? That money. Because he sees a lot of use being a monster beast as he is, so why not? Okay, team. I hate it, but I think we're good. Let's go. Damn, I can't wait to see some tier 3 classes. Sounds great. General Zelgius, the men are in position. Good work. All great. It's become foggy. Looks like the Hawk tribe has joined with the main force, but I'm sure this fog will hinder them. I wouldn't be too sure about that. The fog might actually be a boon to them. We'll wait and see what moves they make. General, we hear splashing. The Laguza Alliance is on the move. This is that cutscene. Zombies walking into the water there.
The band's marching halfway across the river already. There's no point in waiting. Ah, well, enemies spot them soon.
Then it's time to fight.
We get to hear the voice work.
Go.
Don't remind me. I hate flying. Anyway, give the word, will you?
No need. Our friends heard every word.
Finally, it's time. I've had enough of sitting around. To wing, brothers! Keep up with me if you can!
Perfect. To wing, brothers! Keep up with me if you can. Beautiful. Isn't he supposed to be carrying us? The cutscene clearly does not show him carrying us. And this is how the Dark God awakens right here. To arms, brothers! Yeah, no.
Lord? It's nothing. I'm needed elsewhere. Keep them engaged until I return. Yes, sir.
Oh. That's fair, Mentatube. He's got a lot of other things going for him. I specifically outlined those in that video that I made. He's like, I'm needed elsewhere. Oh.
Well,
Oh.
well. Sorry to drop in unannounced.
Ranulph's voice is softer than I
Let's have
imagined.
The strongest prey first.
Of course. Interesting maneuver.
Interesting maneuver.
Will you draw your blade?
I trust you know who you face. Zelgius, commander of this army. If you're not worthy of fighting me, then you are only wasting my time.
I'm Ronolf.
Ronald.
Right hand to Gallia's future king. Will that do?
We shall see. I will accept your challenge.
Oh, Ranulph's gonna die. Don't die, Ranulph! Interesting maneuver. What is all that noise? And at this hour? Ah, shut up, Senator. A battle has begun on the other side of the woods, near the river. Then tell Zelgius to wipe out those subhumans quickly and quiet down. I cannot sleep with all this racket. Don't you peasants know I need my beauty sleep? I should have you all flogged, you inconsiderate fools. Wretched snob. Agreed. We're in, Soren. Let's go over the plan one more time. Our objective is to destroy the enemy's supplies. The senators store their food and personal effects in crates. If we burn the crates, the senators will likely pull their troops back to protect their own hides. So while the Lagoos distract the enemy, we force the gate open, storm inside, and burn all the supplies. Exactly. How did they carry Titania's horse as well? You know, I'm just kind of curious about the logistics of that one. We can also set their horses loose. That should add to the confusion. Agreed. Also, please try not to hurt the senators themselves. Harming them might cause us trouble later on, especially once the fighting is over. Alright. We've got to finish before the fog burns off. Oh good. Oh good. Draw guy, hello! Conditions. 15 turns to complete. Oh. Warhorse? Ugh. Oh, I don't like this team. I don't like this. Shade. Kind of worthless, but we could sell it. Look at this worm. Mid-level dark magic. Few spellcasters can master the intricacies of these fell arts. Interesting. This guy being able to attack over walls with his 32 attack. I wish my archers had 32 attack. Storm sword. Right now, I don't see anything really dangerous. For now, I don't see anything dangerous. But that could change pretty quickly. Oh. All supplies burnt. I did see that those doors were open on some of those. Like this one right here. And right here. I was going to check. I didn't know for certain, but I was going to check. I'm not sure if I can visit this one. I don't see an open door over there. I see an open door here, maybe. Visit spot? Yeah. Oh, but not here. Okay. It's nice that the spot is labeled visit, if I can stop there. Soren up front, just where he belongs. Choose units. See, this is where we got to start making some choices, team. Now we've got to start making some choices, right? Boyd, sorry. Rolf, not so sorry. Honestly, I'm even thinking about dropping Reese. Nefany and Har. Definitely. Ileana, nah. Mia or Braum? Cam, Mia came up huge last mission. She came up massive last mission. She's still no Nefany, though. I'm torn between her and Braum. I think Braum's the keeper out of those two. You might die tomorrow? And no, oh, I might die tomorrow. James, you got it, bro. You were built for physics. It's an easy one for you. Blue hair, she's important. You know, there is the blue hair angle. I kind of want to keep Soren. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I didn't get a chance to use him last game, but I kind of want to keep him. But Rolf and Boyd are easy to toss out, especially with Nefany there. She's insane, you know? It's over Zap Zaps and turns out that you don't understand it. It's over electricity? Yeah, it's kind of hard to, but Nefany's at a good point. I'm not gonna put any more bonus XP into her. But if we're gonna keep Soren, he's got to level up. Torma just outstrips him entirely right now. Charges on electric fields, interesting. I don't know that I understand that right now. I'm understanding electricity. I've been studying a lot. Ragrappy, hello! Magic is I do agree, but I feel like one magic user, at least having one magic user is great, is nice. Maybe not great, but he's one unit that always has a Laguz's weakness. If he has all three, he always has whatever Laguz's weakness. And that doesn't make him... Those weaknesses aren't like I guess a bird's weakness to an arrow. It's not quite as strong, but it's reasonably strong. So I'm thinking at least one might work. That's why I'm thinking about dropping Reese. I haven't really needed two healers. And I think having Braum is better than having Reese. Been treating Reese like a healer, not a magic attacker, you know? Braum or Mia? I'm not sure. Yeah, he does. Okay, I think it's Braum. Although Mia came up huge last mission, Cam. She came up pretty awesomely. Okay. Okay, we got Har here. Rashik, it doesn't seem that way. Because Har could take an electric attack that should have done, 40-something damage to him. It just seemed a little weaker than it should have, I guess. Oscar's up here. I'm gonna put Titania here. Brahm's a little slower. Gotry's a little slower. Okay, I feel like we're gonna get back attacked on this one. And reinforcements from the sides here. Those pathways are, you know, these pathways are a little obvious, so reinforcements from the back and from the sides. Here and here at least, and maybe from behind. We'll see. We'll see. This middle corridor is kind of interesting. We'll have to be careful coming through here. I don't know how I burn the supplies. Do I need Soren to cast fire on them? I don't know. I kind of doubt that. I feel like if I just walk up to them and interact with them in some way, I'll be able to figure that out, you know? Ike and Mia? Like together? No, Ike's with Titania. Ike's with Titania. And Brahm and Nephany are together, for whatever that's worth. Alright, wish me luck, team. Okay. We've got plenty of attackers that can reach. Oh. Sorry, Hugh. I don't feel that tired today, but gosh, I sure am yawning a bunch. Soren, let's see a level up. 13. See, that's just not very impressive. He's kind of slow. He's a little slow. I feel like we're going to have to fight dragons and wyverns, so I'm hoping to level up his lightning. Oof. Here we go, team. Level up. Nice. Big numbers. Come on. All my mages go to the gym. They all lift. I don't know why they want to do that, but they all lift, you know? They all get to the gym. 17 twice? Not quite enough. Oh, I'm not even that tired. Stop it. Does Ike promote based on the story again? Resistance 15. Yes, Ike is story promotion? Of course it is. Well, might as well get him up to level 20. I guess. 17 attack. Regardless of what army they're in? Okay. 11 damage twice. I kind of want to give that to... Some of those spell books are heavy. Those artillery ones are like 18 pounds. Mickey gets her 3rd promotion through story as well. 10 damage once. I can even like attack this door and push into it. Oh, I guess that's fine, but it's kind of a bummer at the same time. Soth gets a promotion through the story? Huh. I would not have guessed that. Steel sword, lance, 1 javelin. Okay. I think if I, set Reese like right up here, he'll bait this guy into attacking, then I can finish him off over the wall. Maybe. Ugh. Maybe. But I would have to be careful with that because this javelin guy can also attack, a fair few of those spaces. I don't have a longbow. I'd attack that guy with a longbow if I had one. Yeah, gosh. Har's just gonna walk all over anyone on this map. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Okay, he doesn't just destroy this guy because he only hits once. Har could use one more speed. One more speed would make him just unstoppable. Of course, he doesn't really take damage. He doesn't really take damage. Gosh, stop it, Mayhem. You're not even tired. Endurance 20. She could attack the wall. I gotta be ready for those attacks from behind. Let's see, Steel Lance. 12 damage, but only once. Interesting. Gosh, I really thought that Oscar would do more. Javelin this guy. If we hit, please hit. Bam! Delicious. Not a ton of XP or damage, but that's alright. That's okay. Nephany can just absolutely wreck any of them. Okay, yeah. This is a fence, and it's 2 tiles of fence. This guy can't attack over it. Gosh, Cam, that's how I felt a lot in the first game, until near the end. Oscar really started to pick it up near the end. I'm gonna put Gautry here as a bait. Just a little snack for anyone that wants it. Iron Sword this guy? Destroyed. Deleted. Blam! Miss? Oh, hit. Nice. It was about a coin toss. That's fine. Oh gosh, Cam, he helped me a lot in the last game. I was honestly surprised. Okay. Yeah, he failed me a bunch in the beginning, but I kept investing, and it did work out. His, wow, miss? 84% chance? I was basically certain that would hit. All right, Nephany, clean that up for me. She just went over there and took damage for nothing. Anyways, the biggest thing that Oscar helped me with was his support relationship with Ike. Gave him a massive amount of avoid. Kind of crazy. I think it was like 40 avoid. Okay, so Ike blocks. They can't move past. Stop yawning. I don't know if any of this is relevant, but here we go. Enemies in the camp! We're under attack! How interesting. I never expected them to attack this particular camp. While the senators may deserve to get kicked around a bit, I cannot let my general down. Wipe out the bandits. Kill every last one of them! Okay. There it is. There it is. Kind of foresaw this. He's just juicy enough that you want to get that 1 damage, right? Just juicy enough. Ponies. To that I say nay. Oh, interesting. Senator? It says to leave them alone. But they've got goodies. Do I lose bonus XP if I murderize them? Says it could be worse later. I'm gonna take that to heart, and I'm not... I'm not going to, Did we see dialogue of Gotri hitting on the tree? No. Did I miss something? I might have missed something there, huh? 6. Break door? Iron lance? Take that, door! The wall here. He's a wall. Iron bow. 10 damage, but twice. Nice. Nice. We can take that guy down with our Onis, I hope. Because they can walk in, you know, get a bite, and then walk out. Shino's so cool, he's like, nah. I see that spear coming. No thanks. Just gonna step back once, no big deal. Okay, and hopefully he's juicy enough bait that this guy wants to come over. So Har can come up there, bop him, and then back off. He's definitely gonna get 2 hits on that guy. We can send Oscar first. Attack this guy, steal lance. Oh, he only hits once, and not for much damage, actually. That's kind of a bummer, huh? That's kind of a bummer. Poke. Oof. Yeah, not great for Oscar there. Not a great turnout for Oscar. Oh, did you guys see the perfect level that Shinon got on the last mission? When I say perfect level, I mean... Okay, yeah, she can get in there. 16 damage once. Is Har the only one? I don't have a good... 86, 15 twice. Or 11. I think it's better to do 11 twice with 100% hit range or hit rate. Canceled? Get canceled. Let's go, team. Bro's getting canceled. I love that. Oh, right. I can just... Later, nerd. Fly right around that guy. What is this guy? He's wind? And this guy is... El Thunder. We could put him over there. And these guys will rush him. He'll take some damage, but I don't think he cares. 26. There's a wyvern slur? Wyvern slur? What is that? I can't put him on this side. El Thunder Bro actually is kind of dangerous. Okay. Actually, quite a few combatants now. It was, they were basically nothing at first, but now it's actually, now we actually need to worry. 26 of them and 1 Senator. Oh, right? Called him, how dare you? Your pain shall be twofold. Still lance this guy? Delicious. 12 damage. Oof. Nephine's a monster! She's a monster. If you hit her, you just don't do much. Isn't that cool? I wish I was that cool. Okay, there's no way this guy attacks, right? He doesn't have a weapon. He can't attack me. He's just in the way. Okay, that could actually be really good. There's no way these guys can even get close. Yeah. Okay, missed, staff, heal, Ike. Poke. He didn't really need the heal, but if I put him right here, he could take some damage. He could take some damage. Bomber only one hit. Titania's not looking as beastly as she used to, you know? That's fine. Soren can finish this guy off. Probably. Soren can probably finish this guy off. Yeah, it's so bizarre. Titania's just such an absolute destroyer of worlds in the first one, but in this one she's looking a little anemic. Even by the end of the last one, she wasn't quite the superstar any longer, but she was still capable. She could deal damage. I'm not sure if I'm healing too soon, you know? Maybe I should let them take more damage. I might have to give Mist that Mend Staff that Reese has. Okay. Soren? Beautiful. Guy would deal 18 damage if he hit. That's kind of scary, but he won't get the opportunity. Later, nerd! Nice. Okay. Brahm's coming out here. He can't really do anything. Is that... It equips her with the short axe. You can do that. Crazy. Wind Edge. Nice. How about that, team? I don't remember who told me about that. Or mentioned to me that that was a thing. But I didn't forget. I wanted to equip her with the 2-range weapon, just in case something goofy happened, you know? Bye, Senator. You done goofed, bro. You messed up. You messed up. Ooh, nice. We got the dodge. Honestly, the mages are the only real people that can really hurt Har. This is what I wanted. I wanted this. Har's, Ike's resistances aren't the best, but his damage and speed are good. So that makes up for it right there. Mage, done, you know? Nice. Huh. I figured this side on the right would push more. The fact that we have to watch these ponies move around while they're inside their pen, now that's kind of silly. That's kind of silly. This is silly. These guys are silly. Ah, I did not mean to do that. I don't want to die for those useless, decrepit old senators. I'm getting out of here. You can take whatever you want from this stash. Thanks. Later, nerd. Got Blossom? Sweet. Those decrepit old senators. Kind of rude, huh? I don't know if it's wise to move Mist way up there. She's probably not endangered. I think this guy's the only one that could even get close. Yeah, that's probably fine. Oh, okay. How much can this guy move? 7. So if I move Ike, he'll come and attack Mist. So I can't let that happen. So I've got to put Braum here somewhere in his way. Probably put Braum right here. So that way I can take that guy out next turn. Short spear bro might be a problem, but I think Ike can finish him. Hand axe will probably get some free damage on Ike, because I can't stop them all. 28. 26. Okay. Where's Nephany? Dang, she just can't quite make it up there. Or can she? This is kind of a double-edged sword. It leaves Gautry in the back, and it takes... Curse this guy. Move! Get out of my way! I meant to have Titania attack this guy, and I was going to have Har stop at the tent. But I've got to take this guy down. Oscar, he can move up here. Ree's staff, Titania. I realize I'm going through a lot of heal sticks, but I just my units need to be at full health, you know? Oh, I can't reach that guy because of that thicket. That's interesting. All right, with the wind edge. 11 damage, twice, potentially. No, only once. Wow, that guy's fast. Alright, Braum. Braum's gonna finish this guy off. Oh, that guy can run out the back. I guess I didn't realize that was an escape route. Yeah, still axe this guy down. Hopefully we get the dodge again, or the cancel. Cancel's OP. It's so good. It's so good! Let's go, team. It's so good. Har fears no one except for, you know, lightning mages. So I wanted to put Nephany up here, but I can't because this guy's in the way. But if I put Har here, he can soak up these. He can soak up all of these attacks, and these guys aren't doing anything to him. I think he's got 23 defense or something like that. It's interesting, when you're in this position, you can't push Y on him to look at his stats, but you can go to someone else and scroll to him. 24. So, takes 4 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage. This guy's got a coin, but I don't have my thief. You know, these guys aren't doing anything. They're not doing anything. And, Lightning Bro cannot reach him. There's a lot of stuff here that he cannot get through. There's nothing he can get through. There's fences, supplies, this miscellaneous. Yeah, Har's fine right here. How do I burn these supplies? Burn? Okay, okay. Braum can burn those? I'm assuming, since that was just a command, that anyone can do that. I'm feeling pretty reasonable about that. Dang, she doesn't have a ranged lance. She doesn't have a ranged lance, which is a bummer. If Ike stops here, surely that goads those guys into attacking. So this is what I wanted. Har's just gonna put these guys down. Ha! Off! You mess with the wrong guy. I think he only gets one strike. Yeah. So these guys are reasonably fast. So they basically don't do any damage, but he can't one-round them, so to speak. Not yet. The Senator's definitely going to move this turn. Right? He doesn't have anywhere to go. That's kind of funny. So the horses create more chaos. I'm not really sure exactly what they're supposed to do. Look at this guy, white. They're... Okay. Rashik, Cam, I don't want to defeat any of these senators. I plan to not kill any of them if I can avoid it, which it looks very easy to avoid. Just to be clear, I'm not going to do that unless I absolutely have to. Is there a penalty for doing that? It kind of feels like there probably is. Because they're just goading you into attacking them. This game really wants you to attack them. 16? Yeah, we can destroy this guy. Poke. Yes. 9 chance to hit? Oof, never. It was never gonna happen. Bonus XP? Is that it? 10,000 money sounds alright. 10,000 money sounds alright. Okay, we're blocking that guy off. I'm not gonna attack them anyways. I already decided in my head that I don't want to do that. Break door? Oh, the pony's door. Got it. Each horse? But I can set them free. Is setting them free good? Or is that bad? It seems like the enemy might attack them if they were free. I don't want that. Wait, more of their turns? Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to let them go anyways. 15 once. Look at that guy, fast. He's really fast. Tomahawk? Tomahawk's pretty baller. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's finish this guy off. Oh, gotcha. Well, I don't know. I didn't really want them running around a bunch, so I was just going to leave them locked up anyways. I didn't see a benefit. They don't have attack. That's an okay level. That's an okay level. He needed that speed. 1 speed can do a whole lot for him. 19. Like this guy, he'll attack twice now, I think. I think I'm just going to stay right here. Right here for now. We're going to go try and bully this guy. 15 damage? Dang. Not quite. 9 damage? Oof. We need to get Ike a steel blade or something. Because he clearly has enough skill to land even with a heavier, less accurate weapon. So the iron sword is just a waste. But it does have a lot of endurance. Does have a lot of endurance. Yeah, right? Senator's so lucky. He's behind the biggest wall in this entire map. Oof. Okay. Okay, I gotta move these guys up. We gotta figure out what to do with these guys. Currently, there's not a ton that they can do. And we gotta fix that. But I can't be reckless. This guy's got 30 attack. Oscar would take a fair bit. 12 damage. It's not the end of the world. We put him right here and gave him his javelin. I don't know that he'd do a whole lot. I don't know. Oscar might not make the cut this game. How do I feel about weapon durability? I don't tend to like games that have stupid weapon durability. Like Breath of the Wild. I don't know. The weapon durability was a bit of a drawback. It was just too strict in that game. I got some cool weapon and I hoarded it forever because it broke in 6 hits and I wanted to save it for the perfect enemy that never came. So as long as it's balanced, it's fine. And in this game, I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's just fine. I don't have any issues with the weapon durability in this one. Yeah, Rashik. So obviously the hand axe is decent because you can throw it, but she's got a short axe, which is just better in every way. Why would you ever use the hand axe? Well, the only way to force you onto a hand axe is to give this one durability. That way you have to make a choice. And there's strategy involved in your weapon choosing, you know? So it can be fine. And in this case, I think it is. Yeah, none of these guys can get through here. None of those guys can get through. None of these guys can get through. We're all fine. We're all fine here. Need to move some folks up. I'm just feeling a little paranoid. You guys ever felt paranoid? Because it happened to me. No, all the way. Wait, no need for a rescue yet. They don't have any flying units. I'm still worried about that, but they don't have any flying units. Oh, I should have healed Gotri. He's missing 1 hit point. Remember, the hit point that was going to make a difference. Supposedly. In other Fire Emblem games without durability, they try to replicate that by giving powerful weapons ridiculous drawbacks that make them useless. After you attack, lose 6 from each stat. Gosh, you know, the 3D printed gun there, it fires once and is broken. You know? Ugh. Later, nerds. Oh, yeah? Let's see, my javelin versus your javelin. Miss. Miss. Poke. Oh, that 1 extra speed right there making a difference. That 1 extra speed making all the difference. When these maps are straightforward, it feels kind of weird. Feels weird. Please miss. Yeah. Haha! Ike wasn't in danger, but that doesn't mean I want him to take hits, you know? Nefany. Only 8 damage. Honestly, that's not scary. Low chance to hit, but all the same, not scary. Really high might and crit, but a slight chance of hurting you instead of the enemy? Ugh. Cam, I would never use that, you know? Why do that? Everyone in the army has steel weapons? Oh, after everyone has... Yeah, Rashik, I wouldn't, you know? I would just give everyone decent weapons that have no drawbacks. You know, reliable weapons. And... go. You know, just... Okay, everyone's got reliable weapons. Let's do it. Yeah, once everyone's in a decent spot with weapons, I just not change them if I don't have to. Senator... The Senator's like body blocking this guy here. Oscar, can you destroy this guy for me? 18 damage once. Titania and Oscar have the same speed. Titania's got more strength, especially with that better weapon, but oh, come on. Gain some speed. Honestly, being able to attack a second time is really, really powerful. Bro, move. Get out of my way. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's annoying. Thunder, please hit. Cam, I would call those guys fools. If there's a weapon that just, there's a chance it hits you instead. No way. No way. I'm not crazy. I'd rather go with what I can rely on. You cannot double without the pursuit skill? Huh. Wow, that's interesting, I suppose. I kind of want to push Nephany up here to goad this spellcaster over to her. That means I got to take this guy out with, not her. Yeah, gosh, Rashik, that would be insane. In a non-Iron Man, I would be willing to take certain risks, and I would probably do that, you know, within reason. But within reason, steel poleaxe. Almost better than the killer axe, honestly. This has a higher crit chance, but this is just so reliable. I would be devastated if my best unit just KO'd themselves. Oof. Juggling axes and the one chainsaw they've got falls on their head, you know? Not worth. Okay, what is how danger? I can't speak. And how much danger is she? Short spear 29. Okay, fire could attack over the wall there. Killer bow could attack over the wall there. I don't want that. I want to be able to take that guy on when I intend to. Short spear guy could, you know, come and wreak havoc, but that's fine. I think not there, but here. I think that pulls magic guy, and maybe both of them, honestly. I hope this guy comes first, though, because that'll force Mage Bro to stand here, and then I can poke him without being in range of these guys. Okay, Braum set fire to that. If I finish this guy off with Mist, I can move forward, finish that guy off, right? Yeah, with the Wind Edge, he can finish that guy off. And then everyone's still safe over here. If we move forward once, look, that +1 to speed makes so much difference. Now this is a one turn finish, you know? Makes it enticing by having very high numbers, assuming it doesn't backfire. Yeah, right? Cancel is so good. Har's crazy. With cancel, he's almost indestructible. I don't want Har to go too far forward because I don't want Dipstick here getting any ideas. So we wait for now. Har could just fly all over this place, set stuff on fire. He could even set stuff on fire and then fly away. He's a one-man wrecking crew whenever it comes to this. Okay. I think... Shove sword? Nah. I think Gotri goes left here to help back up. These two walls go together, you know? Let's see, who's left? Missed. 100% chance to hit. Deals 3 damage. That guy definitely dies and doesn't deal 20 damage to her. Correct. Watching her wield a weapon just still looks wrong. Even in Path of Radiance, her swinging a sword just... I'm thinking that, and I'm thinking, incorrect. Incorrect, you know? I'm glad she's in the gym, you know? Bulking up there. I'm KL. How are you feeling tonight, my guy? Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Ooh, 66% chance. Yeah, gambling's easy if you just don't lose. Right? All you gotta do is gamble and win, right? It's not a gamble if you're winning. It's not a gamble if you're winning. Boop. Okay, where's the enemy gonna come from next to ruin my day? Okay, this is what I wanted. She can't attack back at Spear Guy, but this forces, if that mage comes into range, he has to step 1 tile away. Is he that dumb? Tell me he's that... Yes! Haha! Let's go! He is that dumb. Bye. It was nice knowing you. Boop. Later, nerd. Oh, delicious. That's amazing. That's amazing. Watch these ponies move from one square to the next. Here we go. Bombs away. I'm just waiting on more enemies to come up behind us, you know? Oh, I'm waiting. I think I leave Braum right over in this area for enemies that come forward. No longbows. Killer bow. But no longbows. Light. Gosh, I wish I could steal that mend stick. I don't have my mage, but being able to steal that mend stick would be awesome. You gotta watch out for this longbow guy. 30 to attack. His hit's not wildly impressive, but 30 to attack and 3 tile range is scary-ish. But I don't have to fear a lightning attack over here anymore. This guy's wind. This guy is lightning, but he'd have to come all the way around to attack more than just this row here. Is he the last lightning guy? I think he's the last lightning guy. Okay, so Har fears only that guy. Barely. Attack. 11 damage. A lot more damage. It's only going to hit once, so it's still not a 1 round, but that's fine. Godfrey's still kind of beefy. He's not wildly impressive, but he's pretty beefy. With reasonable dodge. Okay. I just gotta remember to be careful. I don't have to be silly amounts of careful, but I gotta be reasonably careful. 6 damage, 4 damage twice. I'm just gonna use the iron bow. I don't have to get this kill this turn, so save the killer bow for when it matters more. Poke, and you never know. 15% twice. 15%, but you roll twice? I don't know. It could happen. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, he's just got Steel Axe. I can't attack this guy yet. Because Killer Bow guy there, 126. Honestly, she's probably fine. But 50% crit chance is nothing to sneeze at. 28 attack. 7 times 3, that's 21 damage is nothing to, sneeze at. She's probably fine. Should I? Probably not. Can we? Definitely. Okay, what do we got here? Killer axe this guy? Let me ask this guy a question, right? Boop. I want to make sure I get the finish. Also, please get speed, Titania. Oh, please get speed. Dang it. She did... That was a good level. That was still a good level. Now that is not good. That's not good. I didn't want her getting stuck there. Not rescue. Trade. I'm gonna give her that. Short spear this guy? Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, Nephany needed a 2-tile weapon. I need to get her a javelin. I need to remember. Because there are times where, yeah, they don't do a lot of damage, but just having the 2-tile range is sometimes just so beneficial. Mostly in terms of you retaliate against enemies that you otherwise couldn't reach. That is really strong. I think we send Reese over here. Soren can't reach anything worth attacking. Okay. Should I heal Ike? I feel like I'm just going to burn her heal stick, you know? It's probably worth it. For the XP. I'm investing money into her XP at the moment. And I think that's fine. This weapon stinks. Doesn't get the kill. But doesn't damage him enough, I think, to where he runs away. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Does he run away after that? Maybe. We'll see. I don't really know where to put Soren right now. Okay, no, he didn't run away. That's good. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to press the attack. Mist could finish him off now. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. That could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Okay. Not bad. That's fine. And this, basically what I expected. It's a lot of damage, but that's fine. This guy's gonna get wrecked. Yeah? Come on. Show me what you got. Ha! I've had worse bites from mosquitoes. Poke. Later, nerd. When mosquitoes do more damage, you probably need to reevaluate yourself, right? Bro should have been like my mages and gotten into the gym. Oh, that's actually a pretty good level for him. Speed and yes to defense in every way, you know? Nice. Storm Sword has a 2-tile range, I think. Yeah, it does. How much movement does he have? 6? So he can't step in there. I was just thinking if I have Braum finish this guy with his ranged axe, his hand axe. Ike steps forward and attacks this guy. He's going to be low on health, but then I can have Mist heal him, and this guy can't reach anyways. Because if he could walk there, there's no one stopping him. Same with this guy. He can't reach that spot. So Mist should be safe. I think if we're going to take the roll, we might as well do big damage. Because we can back up if we get crit here. It won't do a ton of damage, 15. And he's weak enough now that we just finish him, I think. We can move up over here. His movement, unfettered by all of this stuff is awesome. That's just awesome. He could just fly over here, take out the steel archer guy, you know? Gotri, can you? Oh, Gotri can reach. How about that? Iron Lance, is that enough? What is that, 18 damage? Twice? Nice, it is enough. Sweet action. Barely. Poke. Poke. Nice. See, my wife asks me how I'm so good at math. Games like this is why I'm good at math. I'm just doing all of this math as fast as I can in my head, and I'm not some kind of super genius or anything like that. It's just, they're not very big numbers, but they keep your brain sharp, you know? Keeps your brain sharp to juggle these numbers. I don't know if it's worth it to advance up to that guy. 21 defense, we're pretty tanky. So he'd deal 9 damage maximally. But we couldn't attack him back. 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can step here. If that guy dies, he could attack Gotri, which Gotri's fine. Take, what, 15 damage? Okay. So we could step here and assault this guy. Longbow guy can't reach that spot. I think it's safe to do that. Do I want to give that kill to Oscar? I don't know if he even gets it. 10 damage? No, he doesn't even get it. I just don't think it's safe to try to get that kill with Oscar, honestly. This is safe. Later, nerd! Done. Get your killer bow out of here. You and your goofy crit rates. We don't need it! We don't need that. Okay. I think we're safe here. And Har could finish that guy off. Here? Iron bow. Yeah, it's only 6 damage twice. But it spreads the XP and keeps our support bonus alive. Maybe we can boost that after this round. Blam! Gotri and Shinon are a good support bonus, I feel like. I haven't quite figured out my other support bonuses yet. What I want. 15 damage twice. See, we wouldn't have gotten this. We wouldn't be able to finish this guy without Shinon doing some work there. Dragons are definitely weak to lightning. Mayhem, calm down. Birds are weak to wind. This is fine. Get canceled. Ha! Canceled, bro. That's such a good skill. Honestly, it's kind of good. It's like, it's actually pretty good. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. We are completely safe to move Soren up, I'm pretty sure. I still gotta figure out what to do over here. I still gotta figure out... That's a problem that needs a solution still. I don't have to worry about killer bow guy anymore, at least. I still think that my 79% chance to hit. Scary. Scary. It's really not that scary. If he misses, disarm. Looks like he's been disarmed. If he missed, Ike heals himself. It doesn't matter that much. So Iron Sword this guy, we potentially take 18 damage. But this guy definitely goes down. There's just double checking everything. There's no way this goes poorly. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, team. Why don't y'all calm down? This is calculated. Never had a doubt. Oh, calculated, team. Never doubted it for an instant. So even with that guy down, see, look, he still cannot reach Ike. He can reach here, but not here. And even if he can reach Ike, we just want to make sure that he can't reach Mist, who's going to move up and heal him. Golden. Nice. Okay, who's left? Soren, Oscar. Okay, Soren, we can... I think we can just move up Soren all the way. I kind of want to have Soren attack this guy. And he's got to be close to do that. And then Reese, we need him moved up. We don't want him separated from the group, really. Okay, get out of here, guys. Not what I expected. I really did not think he'd attack... it makes sense, but I did not think he'd go for Gotri. Whatever. It works out. It works out. Come on, ponies. Why does it have to do one on one side and then move to the other? Can't it just do all the ones on the left and all the ones on the right? Can that be a thing? Can we figure that out? Okay. Our short spear Maiden of Doom finally coming out of the woodwork here. 10 damage, but only once. His attack speed, which I realize most mages don't need to be fast. You need to beef them up on their magic stat, give them artillery magic, and put them in the back, you know? 30 attack. Oh, he's got wind, so fire deals more damage. Win! And 100% hit rate now? Let's go. Let's go. I forgot about the magic triangle. It's just, I don't attack with mages that often, so it doesn't feel like I should ever need to pay attention to it. Who should I give this to? I'm thinking Shinon, so that way Har can get over here and burn this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burns that and then steps one away. Well, Thunderbro can't attack over the supplies anyways. Silver Sword. Huh, I really thought this guy was going to hit harder than he does. He's got a crit chance, but he's not wildly threatening. Okay. We're going to pull Ike up here, but leave him in the thicket. So that way, if they advance, which I hope they do, he's got extra evade. And Mista's coming up. She's going to stay behind. I'm not sure on Braum yet. Get out of here, Senator. Stop following me. Everyone wants to be an informant, you know? Alright. Take him down, Shinon. Okay, that hit, but whatever. Shinon's fine. Now he crits. 1 damage left. Better crit. They have 1 hit point. It's the most important hit point. We better critical that one. Isn't that right? Burn, baby, burn. It's interesting. I don't even have to fight this guy. I probably will, but I don't have to. I could just have Har fly over there, burn that. And push to this one, burn that. This doesn't quite feel right. Some missions just feel a little too easy, you know what I mean? 37. $30 to attack. Thinking about putting some bait. Some delicious, tasty, even juicy bait. And drawing that archer over here. It's tempting. Is it too much to resist? Well, we're about to find out. Senator, get lost. It was too much to resist. It was delicious, you know? 19% chance to hit. I gotta take that. Even if it means I gotta get right up on this fence line. Delicious. Okay, this guy struck first. Honestly, it didn't matter if this guy struck first or last. 0% chance to hit. It really didn't matter. Nice. That didn't matter at all. This guy, chance to hit. Not null, but not a bunch. 9 damage. Yeah, this iron sword's not doing it. We need to get him a better sword. And, you know, I have the better swords on him, but, not the kind of sword, not the weapons I want to use, really. Still lance, javelin. Nephany, eat. If she sits in this bush, she's just invincible to these guys. Okay, I can't get too full of myself. I've got to make sure. Yeah, she's invincible to these guys. This is fine. She's going to accept their challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can't burn that and get out. But we almost can. So, Archer, this guy, he's actually... He can do some damage. But that's okay. If Oscar takes a hit, it just doesn't matter that much because I'll back him off and heal him. But we can whittle this guy down from over the wall. I don't want Shinon to do it because then he's in magic range. And he's got pretty good resistance, but... I don't know if I healed him first, honestly. He could... His resistance is pretty solid. What is it, 20? No, it's 15. Okay. Less than I thought. But his attack speed, I think, is... Oh, not quite enough to attack this guy twice. 10 damage. What is that, 18 damage? 28 damage? Yeah. He would take 28 damage, potentially. So, like, right here, I'm choosing to use the hand axe because it deals enough damage for me to want to use it. And the short axe does more damage. It's a better weapon in most cases, but not enough that I want to use it here. It wouldn't get me the kill. The extra DPS just doesn't matter. So I'd rather use the durability of a lesser weapon so I can have the higher tier weapon for later. Soren, 22. I don't know, maybe Shinon does go up there and get it. Shinon? He can only get attacked by one of them over this wall. Now that I stop and use my brain. Only one of them can bop him. And he's got Gotri backing him up with that support. Easy win. Smack! Bye, steel longbow guy. Get wrecked. Get out of here. Okay, I'm certain they can't attack over this wall. I'm so certain they can't attack over this wall. Okay, let's see. Braum doesn't finish that guy off. Can we 15 damage twice? Bummer, we need that. This sword is so much stronger. Wind Edge. Worm Slayer. I don't want to use the Worm Slayer here. But I don't really need to use the Ettard either. Etlard? Is that an L? I don't know. I can't see it. My TV's really tiny, okay? And the speakers make funny noises. But it's what I've got. I'd use the big sword anyway. Dang it. I wanted to use the iron sword. I forgot to swap it back. Don't worry. I'm just a dum-dum. It's fine. Probably. Oh, said that guy, I think. Nice. I'm not really sure what to do with the rest of my units. Protect the supplies, men! If anything is ruined, the senators will have our hides! We cannot let this camp fall into chaos! For the honor of General Zelgius! Protect the stores! Good luck, I guess? Shinon's just like, oh, Magic Bro wants to attack me. That's a pretty cool spell effect. I guess. You know, it's pretty cool. Ike can't finish that guy off in one turn, but I think if we get one of our pony riders over there, probably Titania, then we can finish him off. Yes. Technically it hit. She just deflected it. Technically, you know. Oh, this guy actually has a chance to hit. Not a good one, but technically it's there. And he got one rounded. Nephine's a monster. She's becoming such a monster. This is ridiculous. You know what else ridiculous? Watching these ponies walk back and forth in this pen. More reinforcements? Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Short spear? Steel great lance? Storm? Like, these guys weren't messing around. Gotta be careful, this guy actually has some reach. I was expecting a little bit more reinforcements. So that's why I left Har up here. I thought, well, we haven't really seen much from here yet. And he can, you know, pop over this wall and then come back and be fine. What is that? 18 damage? Bomber. 18 damage once. 18 damage once. They both have 20 attack speed. That's fine. Whatever, we'll take it. We'll deal the damage. Boop. Ha! Nerd. Easy. Totally invincible to this Elf Thunder guy. I think we have Reese heal Oscar. I don't know if that's wise. I'm not feeling so good about Oscar lately. HP luck resistance, I guess that's fine. Always prefer magic, I guess. What does this guy do? 11 damage. Only once, but if all of these guys stacked on Oscar, he wouldn't make it. Titania's not a lot stronger than Oscar, but enough that it would make a difference. All of these guys can reach, so I gotta be careful about that approach. Yeah, that puts Titania in a dicey spot that I don't like. I really need Nephany over there. Just my superstar to just eat these guys. That's what I need. Boop. Oh, they hit her for once. Crazy. Crazy. I didn't expect that. What, really? Braum can't step there? I know he doesn't have a lot of movement, but I thought it would be better than that. Okay. Just gonna make sure to stay out of range of those guys. 29, 31, 33. I don't like this. This guy probably just moves here and attacks Ike, would be my guess, but I don't know for certain. Huh, 19 twice. That guy will die. Okay. That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Where's Ragnell? I need my 2-tile attack range with infinite durability. And I know what you're thinking. That kind of breaks it. You know, that kind of breaks the game for Ike. He just becomes an infinitely good unit. You know what's funny about this? I think if we move Titania forward 1 space, this guy can't reach Soren any longer. It's a bummer that they're all 2-tile attack range. It's kind of a bummer. 17 damage. He actually can do some damage to Shinon, so I'm not going to attack. I'm just gonna let that ride for a bit. What does he get? Does he get a void? A little bit of a void. He's fine. Okay. That's what I want. Let's see what the hit rates are. Hit chances? Non-existent. Jeez. Hit chance? Reasonable. Okay. What about Buddy Boy over there? Better, but not nothing. Okay, I think Titania can push this guy and be safe. If he hits, he won't deal that much damage. 7 damage. I'm not sure if this guy will advance or not. 24. She's fine even if he hits it. I'm sweating nothing over here. Sweating nothing over here. Killer Axe this guy. Support bonus? And we ride! 4% chance to hit. I'll take those odds. I would roll that die. Okay. I feel like, well, I don't know. He might... Whatever. We'll find out. Bye, Senator. I realized that they were trying to run away. Which is funny because Braum's just like body blocking one over there. I don't know if he has to escape or what. I can finish that guy next turn with Shinon. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Because now, well, I don't know. He's 2-tile attack range. I was hoping I could get Soren to finish that guy, but maybe not. Both of them thought, nah, we don't want him. Ike, he's too much. We're gonna go over here instead. I never did visit that tent. That's what I need to have Oscar do. Ugh. 36. That's no joke. We can't quite get to him because of the Senator, though. 1 tile at range. 1 tile range. If we move Braum up, maybe the Senator doesn't approach first and these guys move up? I don't know. This is a weird spot. We can't quite take those guys out directly. We could send Nephany over there. We could send her over here to help with this. They're pretty beefy even on defense. Gosh. Alright. I think we go over here and take this guy out. Yeah. I think this is the play. Boop. Wow, we won't 2-round him. Oof. Well, he can't go anywhere. Finally, Ike can get some revenge on this guy. 15 twice? Maybe we can get Soren a kill here, you know? Mees. That guy would actually do some damage if he hit. Okay. 100% chance to deal 16 damage. That's a good deal. A 100% chance to deal 16 damage. That's also a good deal. 100% chance to deal 17 damage. Interesting. 93? Why is Elwind has a higher? How does it have a higher accuracy? It's a. I don't know. I'm dumbfounded by that. I don't understand this. Whatever. Good enough. I don't understand that, but it doesn't matter that much. Sounds good. So I kind of want Shinon to finish this guy off. That way Thunderbro comes over there. Oh, the worm has died. Worm. Ugh. Ugh. Brother. Ugh. What's that? What's that, brother? Ugh. I was ordered to keep the Lord's valuables neat and tidy, but the Lord, he ran away, and, well... What? This? Told me it was very precious. Here, you take it. Thanks. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Sold for money? An item that allows promoted units of level 10 or higher to upgrade classes. Better than the seal? This goes to tier 3? Question mark? That's delicious. I don't know if that's right, but if so, delicious. Oh, that's awesome. We could promote someone early. like missed. Honestly, giving her the pony just is the biggest buff. It's bigger than all the other stuff put together, really. He can attack that. Yeah, I was pretty sure he could attack that tile. This spot down here is still a little awkward. I'm not sure what to do there, but I'm going to leave Mist down here for now. Okay, we got to finish this guy off. Iron Lance. 16 damage twice, definitely gets that kill. Sounds good. Sounds good! Poke. Later, nerd. Kind of would have rather have given that to someone else, but that's fine. L-Light here, this is fine. It doesn't really matter who he attacks. Thunderbro is almost certainly going to try to attack Shinon, and he won't make it. Yeah, let's go, team. Let's go! Bye. Thanks for playing, nerd! Oh. You taste that? That's the taste of victory. So I kind of pinched this guy into the one tile, so that way Titania definitely gets to attack back. And in this case, the pony jump sealed the deal. That guy's not only defeated, but humiliated. The pony jump is what did it. Interesting. The senator didn't move. I don't know. Braum might need to take out this senator. He's in the way. Can I visit this spot? I can. I can visit that tent. Should I? 19. $11 damage twice. I'm not sure yet that I should overextend that far. Not sure yet. 12 damage twice? No, 12 damage once. This guy actually does some pretty good damage to Ike. Can't reach. Can't reach. I don't think that these guys can even really hit Nephany. And I think if she's in this bush with her Great Lance equipped, I think she just wins. Yeah, this guy has no chance to hit her, and this guy has very little. I wish I could put Braum over there next to her to give her bonus, but whatever. She's fine. She's fine, team. If you're worried about her, don't. Okay. Killer Axe this guy? He might deal 9 damage. But it might not matter. 9 damage. This guy will do 10 damage if he hits. He'll only hit once. No crit chance. Okay. That's the play. That's it right there, team. That Killer Axe seems long. Probably a hit. Yeah, but that's fine. Boop. Later, guy. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that, just to be clear. He seemed like a nice guy. But he was a problem. A problem with the solution, you know? Solution was unfortunate for him, but it was the solution for him. 13 damage. Huh. interesting. Even if they both hit, even if all three of them hit, they wouldn't take out Ike. Iron Sword. It's just not enough. Barely not enough. This is also barely not enough, so it's not worth using. We could attack him at range with the wind blade or whatever it's called, but it's not worth it. Oh wow, I forgot. Brain stopped processing. It's not a double hit anyways. It's not a double hit anyways. Okay. Attack, Steel Axe. 11 damage twice. Not very good chance to hit. I think I'd rather go with the Steel Axe and have the higher hit rate. Why attack twice if you just can't hit? Heart probably takes damage here. And at 8 damage is not scary. Wow. Still got the miss. Now he cancels. Sweet. Now that guy can't reach Ike. I think everyone's good. I think everyone's good. Okay. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. That right there is what I wanted. The only way this could be better is if the other guy came over and tried to take out Har. Boop. Pretty good chance to hit. 84% chance. I'd rolled on that twice. Har's he might tear up soon. Wouldn't that be crazy? Ow. Ha! Nerd. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yeah, Cam, kind of a straightforward map, which it's leading me into a false sense of security. That's 2 straightforward maps in a row. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop, you know? Something's gonna happen. I don't know what yet, but something's gonna happen. Look at... Oh, she's amazing. She's amazing. She just eats people for lunch. Nephany, feast, you know? I get what you could do with the ponies, you know, it gives the enemy other targets. But is it worth it? I don't know. I don't, maybe it is? Bye. Easy map. This map was kind of easy. I didn't even have to... I didn't have to strategize too much, you know? Visit? Ah! Spare me! Mercy! No way. That's awesome. See, that's a good way to use durability. You know, give a weapon, an item like that can just restore durability. Because, like, this weapon's awesome, but it's running out of durability. Well, we can fix that. We can fix that, team. Okay. Still lance this guy. Maybe, Cam. That might be the play. I have gotten Soren quite a few, you know, quite a few XP this map. Not as much as I want. But what can you do? This senator might just have to go down. I don't know. He can't escape because, of course, the escape route he took, I blocked. Not intentionally so, but that's just how it happened. Get wrecked. Okay. That's all. That's not all the supplies. Bye, guy. Soren is a forced deploy for endgame? Fair enough. Fair enough. I kind of wanted to level him up anyways, but obviously I didn't know he was a forced endgame deploy. What I did know, though, is I didn't get to use him last game, so I kind of wanted to use him this game. That's a little sad. That one was a little sad. Oh, no. I'm so glad these ponies get to move around, right? Burn, baby, burn. Let's go, team. We got it. Ranulf. Be safe. I don't know, James. Oh, Waka Laka, hello, thanks for coming by. I'm impressed that you've held out this long, but it's over now. Goodbye, Ranulf. Pray to the goddess, you're finished. No. Caw-caw! Get him, Tibbers! Suddenly... Okay, I guess he was kind of surrounded. You know, you look kind of familiar. The King of Phoenices. Why did you transform? Do you not wish to fight me? Oh, I wish to fight you, alright. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time, so I'll let you go, for now. What do you mean? General Zelgius, you must return at once! Our supply camp is in flames! We need you to take control of the situation. What? Yeah, two can play at that game. I see. Now I understand. You were kind enough to tell me of the attack on my country. I'm only returning the favor. I accept the favor then. Next time we meet, keep your sword drawn and make sure you've said your prayers. He is Captain Red Bull, James. You doing alright? Thanks to Ike, the army is crossing the river as we speak. Can you move? No. Fine, I'll carry you. Don't get thrown off, kid. You better hang on tight. Oh, Tifford's such a giga Chad. Awesome. Awesome. The story's evolving. I like it. I don't know that I love the way that the story has gone, but as it evolves, I'm getting invested, and I like the investment that I feel. Anyways, team. Waka Laka, thanks for coming by. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button, maybe? We'll be live again Friday night. If you're interested in more, I invite you to come back. Team, we're going to call it right here. Smooches, freaking love you guys. That was great. It was a great map. Straightforward, almost... It's luring me into a false sense of security. It feels... After some of those really hard missions, these just don't feel like they're that hard. It's going to make me overconfident, I think. Anyways, thanks, team. Love you guys. I'll see you all on Friday. Take care.